the Allegheny and the Monongahela River, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll get across to 20, welcome down to 23-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Forward for the 3 yards. Tackled there by Michael Hall.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7. They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and 7.
Ready? Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got a man. That's Felton. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
From left side, and it's caught by Felton. And get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. No return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will score. Tank Bigsby. Touchdown, Browns. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yo, lady. We're going to set. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Set. Set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Number 5 overall pick, Mason Graham. There on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 7.
We're going to set. We're going to yellow lady. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And, Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and you're going to get a good test of it right here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of gun, here's a run at the gut. He's got room to the 45. Inside the 35. He will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Steelers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chris Boswell
up to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
They're on 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Set to go now.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. Well, I lied, I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. When I was young.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, the 2nd of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He's going to opt not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Finally catch up to him and get him down. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike. And it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We go set. Set.
That one is complete. He was trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Definitely a hiccup in the operation there. This one's going to come up short. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one... early. We've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
First carry for the Auburn alone. Hank Bigsby. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up first down.
Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The run out of the gun with Johnson. brought down after a gain of a couple. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Darnold quickly to Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this one in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Williams in motion. 2nd down. Nix. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Downfield for Njoku. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look downfield once again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. fourth down. Here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Drive will start on the ground, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. Forced out wide. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
Loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go, lady.
Darnold now to throw. On the move left. Taking off, he'll try and get there. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown Steelers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Nix. Right side and brought in by Williams. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a Browns first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
He'll look underneath for Harvey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. Now it's going to be third down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be stopped well short of the marker. That one never had a chance. They turn it over on down.
Side.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. RPO, the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's a Steeler first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down and 8.
Go side. Yo, 80. Red 80. Red 80.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third, they need 8.
Go side. Yo, 80. Yo, 80.
Looking out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Timeout, 3 seconds left in this first half. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Motion man is Johnston. Big snap on 1st and 10. That's swung out to Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A first down throw for Nix. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. A run with the Central Florida punter, R.J. Harvey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Bigsby. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. Looking out of the gun, it's Nix. To the goal line and in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Back to throw is Nix. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
17. Browns 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jones to begin this drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Rank Delpit up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's second down and 9. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost him 5. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Go side.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Mike, I think it's important to point out the difference between RPO and play action. On RPO, everyone is blocking for that ball to be handed off. So when the quarterback does pull it, like he did here, it has to come out of his hand. The longer he holds it, the play is just not designed to hold up in protection, and it results in a sack.
On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That one's complete. It's Tate Bixby. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the former All-Pro, Jack Conklin. Throwing, Nix. Rolling right. He keeps it himself. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Nix, got to throw it here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. Yeah. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
To number 16. A gain of 19 yards.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he will score! Game on! Jalen Hyatt, touchdown Browns. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The Browns will line up for the 2-point.
Here's Nix to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Smith and Jigba. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Another catch there for Johnston. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Incomplete. St. Bigsby, the man he was looking for that time. And 3rd down coming up.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He'll go left side here and complete this one. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. Now, 1st and goal. Throwing is Nix. Flush to his right. He's got it at the 3. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run with Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll air it out, deep for Wilson. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 68 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talking, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma run out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my fly lady. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Becky got y'all bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. now.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always striving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't,